you often hear me talking about effortlessness and ease. And the reason this is part of my mission to guide you to experience yourself, to experience your desires, to experience your life and your business beyond your wildest dreams, is because I know it is easy and pleasurable and fast when you choose it. And I have been trying for a long time to figure it all out. But the way I saw it, the way I saw myself, the identity that I had was all about struggling, about lack, about proving, about fighting, about battling, until I got to a point where I was like, oh wow, is it that simple? Is it actually that easy? Can it actually be that effortless? Can there be so much pleasure involved without feeling guilty or without feeling shame? Just being? And the answer was yes. And that is my mission here, to guide you to experience your most limitless and pleasurable and wealthy life. But to not chase it, to not fight for it, to not prove yourself, to really stop all that kind of lack stuff and own, claim ease and pleasure and the effortless way. And when I say ease and effortless, I don't mean easy, or it depends. I mean it in one way. But what I really want to address is that the moments where the challenges are coming up, the moments where the frustration is coming up, where the guilt is coming up, where wanting to give up is coming up, or I don't know, whatever it is that might come up on that journey, the doubt, the questioning. These are the moments that matter. And you still have the choice to experience them in an effortless, in a pleasurable way, when you give yourself the allowance to surrender yourself to that moment, to remember the truth, to remember that this is just not the truth. This is just an old program showing up. To remember the truth that you are limitless, that you are love, that you are pleasure, and that you have the power to step into it every moment. And this choice has a big impact on your experience. It has a big impact on you. And you are the only one who can actually make that choice. And I want you to choose it. I want you nothing more than choosing that. Choosing ease, choosing pleasure, and choosing the effortless way. And along that journey, it doesn't matter when you are claiming a next level, however that next level looks like for you. Stuff is coming up, challenges are coming up, doubts, frustration, anger, sadness. That whole spectrum is coming up in one way or another. And it's not about that it's never showing up again. Once you got there, you're like, woohoo, happily ever after. No. And that is not the intention of the journey. The intention of the journey is to experience yourself fully in pleasure, with all, and deep pleasure is only experience if you give yourself the allowance to experience it all. You want the limitless wealth. Can you hold yourself in your power when the pain is coming up? It's part of the game. You can't just want the one thing without holding yourself through the other thing. Power. It's all about power. You holding yourself in your power. But again, it doesn't have to be hard. You don't have to fight for it. You don't have to struggle. All you gotta do is you gotta choose ease. You gotta choose pleasure. And you gotta choose the effortless way. And that's what I want for you. To experience your wildest desires. A life, a business, beyond anything you ever dreamt about. But the journey there, let it be full of pleasure and ease. And you always can choose that every moment.